love of God, love of neighbor, love of country. When one goes out, all go out.
See, if you're pro-life, you're pro-America. If you're pro-death, you're anti-country and you're unbelievably unpatriotic.
The right to worship as we choose, these are God-given freedoms, not the contrivances of man.
Habemus Papam.
On October 2nd, 1798, Anne-Thérèse Guérin was born in Bretagne, France. As a child, Anne-Thérèse would often pray while sitting by the sea, a place where she discovered God's wishes for her. At the age of 10, she told her priest that she felt called to religious life on the day she received her first communion. However, family deaths of her father and 2 brothers caused financial instability of the Guérin family and prevented Anne-Thérèse from entering the order. Instead, she looked after her home and mother, educated her sister, and worked in a factory or as a seamstress to bring in money. Finally, at the age of 25, Anne-Thérèse's mother gave her approval to enter religious life. Anne-Thérèse entered the Sisters of Providence at Rueil-sur-Loire on August 18, 1823, becoming Sister Saint Theodore. The Sisters of Providence specifically served the poor, sick, and uneducated, and so Sister Saint Theodore began teaching 6 months into her formation. While joyous at this new stage of life, Sister Saint Theodore unfortunately became sick from a chronic illness that would forever damage her digestive organs. In 1826, she was made superior of a demanding mission to bring academic and religious instruction to Rennes. Even though the students mocked and laughed at Mother Theodore during her first day of teaching, she appeared untroubled and composed. Her motto, "Love the children first and then teach them," was what enabled her to lead the children in their studies and bring hope to Rennes for the next 9 years. In 1839, when the Bishop of Vincennes, Indiana, asked for a group of sisters to teach the pioneer children, Mother Theodore's superior insisted that the mission would only be successful if she led it. Obeying, she left for the U.S. on July 12, 1840, to land in New York City. On her arrival, she journaled that at the very moment she landed, America ceased to be a stranger land, but a land of her adoption. Mother Theodore and 5 sisters lived in a small 2-room house, which she offered to purchase from the farming family so that they could build a school. After a difficult winter, the sisters began their first school in 1841, which remains today as St. Mary of the Woods College. This academy was the only Catholic boarding school for girls in Indiana until 1852. During her time in Indiana, the chaplain and bishop both attempted to usurp Mother Theodore's leadership of the congregation. She even endured a temporary excommunication from the bishop because he wanted to impose changes to the congregation that would interfere with their rule of life. Even with resistance, Mother Theodore founded over 10 parish schools and 2 orphanages in Indiana. She passed away on May 14, 1856. 50 years later, the first bishop of the Diocese of Indianapolis requested that her body be exhumed after learning of her life of devout prayer and service. Upon finding out that her body was perfectly intact, the bishop opened the cause for canonization. Pope St. John Paul II beatified Mother Theodore on October 25, 1998. On October 15, 2006, Pope Benedict XVI canonized her, making Saint Theodora the 8th American saint. Saint Theodora answered God's callings for her to religious life, to educate children, and to move to America despite having a chronic illness. Among many journal reflections, Saint Theodora wrote that above all, we should pray that our Lord would make known to us exactly what He desires us to do.